I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for At Any Price, Chapter 6. It rings again. His mouth is on you, but he's frozen stiff. His body tenses underneath your hands. It stops, but 10 seconds later, it starts ringing again. He pulls the phone out and checks the caller ID. Damn. Adam picks up the phone and returns the call. What? How bad is it? Walt, it's midnight here. You can see his face grow grimmer with each passing minute on the call. This is bad. He gives you an apologetic shake of his head. You smile. You can be patient. This can still happen. No. I'll handle it. That won't... I said I'll handle it. But nobody goes home, understand? If they do, they clean out their desk and make their things, and take their things with them. The way he paces in front of the window reminds me of a puma. The only way I think I'd be better is if he was wearing that white towel he had on when I got hair around his hips. Give me a minute to get on the VPN. Yes, call me in 10. He turns to you and puts the phone down. He's angry, but more frustrated than anything. I'm sorry. That was my operations manager. We had the servers down today to install a patch. The team found some corrupt code and the servers can't come back online until it's fixed. It's okay. I understand. You don't want a horde of angry gamers pounding at your door. If I wasn't here, I'd be the one of them demanding you get my game back up. I'm gonna go grab my laptop to see what's going on. Will this take long? Yeah, I think our night is shot. So much for the auction. So much for coming to Amsterdam, a girl, and leaving a woman. This is a disaster. He goes upstairs and returns with the sleekest, most expensive-looking laptop you ever laid your eyes on. Some girls get excited about jewelry or designer bags. For me, it's hardware. This is top of the line. If only I could jimmy his password, how many game secrets could I uncover? Why don't you go get comfortable? If you're not tired, I could use the company. I'll get comfortable and change into pajamas. I mean, we don't know if anything's gonna happen or not. I mean, pajamas. Things just comfort me like a tank top and pajamas. I get dressed, get a Dr. Pepper from the minibar, and bring him a coffee. It's taking him a while to solve this problem. I'm content watching him work. Why don't you see if something's on TV? I'm running a program in a few. I can watch while I wait. Maybe they air reruns of Friends 24/7 in Amsterdam. You decide to find out. You check to see. They don't, but they've got old sci-fi classics you like. Forbidden Planet. Thankfully, this is English with Dutch subtitles. Not that it matters. You've seen it like 5 times. 2 more phone calls. 10 minutes later, Adam joins you on the couch. You lean against him, nestling into the crook of his arm. He rests his arm on your waist, hesitantly. It's like he's hesitant to touch you. His expression is somewhere between puzzlement and fear. I can't tell if he's surprised by what I did. Like, he isn't expecting intimacy at all. Just as the movie ends with John Adams and Altar in each other's embrace. He's got another phone call. Fall asleep shortly after, but feel the sensation of being carried by strong arms. Is this it? Is this the moment will he lay me across his bed, wake me, and have sex with me now? I'll dream about Dragon Epoch. Your eyes open to reveal the Tethras Mountains, a low-level zone in Dragon Epoch with a gorgeous view. You're dressed like an enchantress, and Adam, clad in knight's armor, carries you in his arms. Adam brings you to Varric's Peak, the highest point, and lays you down in a patch of grass. He strips his armor as the sun sets, and just as he presses his firm, muscular body to yours. I'm awake, rats. Okay, what, have you never had a dream, woke up from it, and then closed your eyes and continued said dream? Come on! You check out at about noon. He slept until 10. He's bleary-eyed the next day. He's apologetic. He looks drained even after a second coffee. Adam's car takes you to the airport where you're still scheduled to go home as planned. I'm still mad that we're not sticking around to finish the agreement. Everything I want to say to him feels wrong, and yet I can't even bring up the one thing that matters. We haven't consummated the deal, which means I won't get the money. But does he still want to? Or has the near disaster with the game cooled his ardor? Wait, ardor? What the hell is that? I can't tell. He's so hard to read. By the time the car reaches the airport, you've decided to make the first move. So what now? What do you mean? Well, we had our night together, like the contract said. Let's call it fulfilled and go on our separate ways. And then what? You're still a virgin. Does that mean another auction? Wonderful idea. I could cash in twice. His expression darkens like a storm on the horizon. Yeah, you should have not said shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you shouldn't have said actual shit. That's not happening. I purchased a product, and that product has not been delivered to me. Then you don't understand. I am not a product. You purchased one night with me, and that was it. We had our night together. Yes, but you didn't deliver upon your virginity. It was through no fault of mine that I remain intact. I disagree. I purchased your virginity, therefore it belongs to me. True. And it can't be resold. This was not a fresh trade transaction, Mr. Drake. I own your virginity, and I can remove it whenever I wish. Now, or 10 years from now. That honor is mine. Actually, sir, I have to disagree with you. The contract did say 3 weeks to 3 months. You're saying that I'm beholden to you until you decide to swoop in and collect? I don't think so, Adam. You honestly think our agreement supports your position over mine? It's hardly a legally valid document in the first place. One, you and Bowman constructed for your own protection. No, for both of us. And the auction was the right to remove your virginity, and that didn't happen. I still have the right. The auction window was for 6 months. Right, so I'll call you in 5.5 months. Oh, I thought it was, wait. I thought it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but at the beginning it said 3 to 6, or 3 weeks to 3 months. My mom's mortgage foreclosure comes due in 2 months. 5 months won't do, I'll ask. Pay half now, half later? What if you give me half now and half after we do the deed? That really doesn't seem reasonable to me. And it's not what we agreed upon contractually. Contracts can be amended. I don't want to delay this. It's also in violation of one of my favorite business rules. I would never buy what I can't pay for and never pay for something I can't own immediately. Then we'll just have to compromise. I was planning on having the money sooner rather than later. And your server issues delayed that. I thought this was about the feminist ideals in your new paradigm. Every new paradigm has bills, Adam. And you're not allowed to judge until you've sat where I'm sitting. What makes you think I haven't? You wave pointedly at the expensive car driving you to the airport, and the fact that your legroom has legroom. But even though we're sitting as far apart as 2 people possibly can in the car, the air's electric. You thought last night killed the tension between you, but it's only gotten stronger with this morning. Everything he does catches your eye. Every tap of his finger on his knee, his posture, how his form fills his clothes. Next week, then. Heat rushes to your features. Perfect. I'm not blushing from frustration or anger, but out of anticipation. Despite his annoying talk of owning my virginity, the feelings are from last night. The yearning, the unfulfilled sensations he stirred in you are rearing their heads. You glance out the window to cover your reaction. So, will you be in some other glamorous location next week? I'll only be at home. I'm having some guests over for dinner. You should come. And then, afterwards, we'll take the yacht out past the 12-mile mark into international waters. Of course you have a yacht. Of course. He clams up as if you've caught on something sensitive without thinking about it. He doesn't speak again until you're through the check-in and on the actual plane. So, I know from your blog you play as a spiritual enchantress, but not your character's name. Is it, Taco? No. I have to keep it under wraps so I don't get harassed in-game. So, what's your character's name? Literally, you would harass her in-game. Go away. Why do you want to know? Just curious. He'd probably log in, give you 1,000,000 gold. Look, it's $1 million in-game gold for your virginity as well. Are you gonna look me up or something? Maybe. What server are you on? Omni. Ah, a power gamer. And you're surprised? Not entirely. I've started to realize you have a thing about power and control. You make me sound so dominatrixy. Maybe that's a class for your next expansion. He laughs, and it's almost musical. Do you play? D? No, World of Warcraft, of course D. Hey! Hey. One, I play WoW. What do you want to talk about it? Of course. My main is Lord Sisyphus, and I have a few alts. The truth comes out. You're like Henry V. Who? What? Oh my god. Of course, you dropped out of geek college so you could skip Shakespeare. He dressed up like a common soldier, went around war camps to see who was trash talking about him. If I was worried about that, I'd have quit long ago. Or I'd read the DE forums, or Reddit Dragon Epoch. They love me over there. Ah, you too, huh? I understand the Dark Ranger means want my head on a very pointy stick. I think they're overreacting a bit. After the last campaign, so you play with anyone? Of course. Once a week, and of course. Can't get any epic dungeons done without a good group. Why would you want to play when you know all the secrets? Wouldn't that be boring? No. I playtest to make sure I'm delivering a good product. Well, that, and you can also hear if people are trash talking your said product. It's about being thorough, but I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. Your character. Yes, a name for a name, but you don't get to rat me out on your blog. If you wanted to know, you could look me up under my account information. I could, but I'd rather you told me. Alright, her name is Eloise. I'll add you to my friends list. Mine is named Magnus. Of course. From the Latin magnificent, and parts of him truly live up for that name. He hands you a cell phone. A brand new one. I meant to give this to you in Amsterdam. You said at the first meeting yours wasn't working. It only has my number programmed in, but feel free to call anybody you want. I want to be able to get a hold of you, so I arrange for it. Keep it, then keep it charged. You're keeping tabs on me until this transaction is complete. If you want to think of it like that. Also, you can use it to post your blog from wherever you are. That's also actually pretty useful. Well, I can keep it until we are through with each other. But then I'm giving it back. When he drops you off from the airport, he walks you to your door and insists on carrying your ratty bag. You stand at the door, staring at each other for a long, awkward moment. So, see you Friday? Yeah, I'll text you. You sure my rust bucket's allowed in Newport Beach? With all the Bentleys? I might get pulled over as soon as I hit city limits. I'll arrange for a car to come get you. Fancy. Don't suppose I can persuade you to turn off your phone that night? I might be very tempted. Out comes the boyish grin that makes your heart flip. Remember, the early dinner will be before. I've invited some friends, so bring your best manners. I'll try to find some by then. He takes a step closer to you and brushes the hair away from your face. You look up into his eyes, and a jolt of heat shoots through you. You remember the feel of his hands on your body. Magic of Amsterdam has followed us home. Until Friday, Mia. I'll say goodbye. He plants a very chaste kiss on your lips before pulling away, walking down the steps and back to his car. You watch him the entire way, mouth slack. To say I'm disappointed is an understatement. Come on, Adam. I didn't even get a little tongue. Oh, yeah, wow. God forbid someone gives you, like, a normal kiss. What? I didn't get a little tongue? What the hell? As soon as you see the car pull away, you call Heath. From your new phone, probably, no less. I'm under strict orders to keep him informed. Wait, what? He had you stripped to the waist. He's playing games with you, girl, and he answers the damn phone? It's not like that. Oh, honey, you should have brought me. He's definitely gay. Sorry to burst your bubble, Heath, but he's definitely not. He was really turned on, and judging by how mad he was to be interrupted, he wouldn't have stopped unless it was a work emergency, and it was. Like, sleep under your desk until it's done type of emergency. Oh, wow. Must have been that server outage this weekend for the EU release. Well, he's gonna pay you, right? He got his night, even if he didn't redo the deed. About that. Mia, sweetie, what do you do? Tell the class right now, what do you do? Well, I might have stolen his sweet laptop, grabbed a service bill, took his black card chart. Stolen a sweet laptop? He had a really high-end laptop and it might be missing in my bag? Nuh-uh. That's not your style, hun. You couldn't shoplift a stick of gum without breaking down interiors. Okay, you're right. So what really happened? I might have joked about doing a second auction since we didn't, you know... Oh no, hell no, hell no! You are epic debt levels to me right now! I am not running another clown fiesta for you, no way. I was joking, jeez. And after I said it, he got all weirdly cold and distant. Gee, I wonder why. And he got weird and said I don't have the right to sleep with anybody else but him. That's not true, right? First off, not a great joke. Not your finest moment. Second off, no, it's not. And he can't sue you for breach when he hasn't paid up. But what if he's never planning to pay me? Heath, if I don't get the money for Mom's mortgage, if he doesn't pay the NDA, he says bye-bye. And if he goes through with and doesn't pay, you saw the story of the press. And a story like this is irresistible. But what about the other thing? That I can't be with someone until... You mean, were you planning on it? Or is he going to drag this out for 6 months with no money? That's what I asked him. He's got arrangements for this Friday to do the deed in international waters. Okay, that's good. That's quick, it works. Wonder why I didn't just get it done this morning before you left. Maybe he wanted it to be more romantic. Yeah, I mean, plus he was tired. As long as he's got a backup plan, you can get that money, you're set. Anyway, be a good girl, call me before you leave, and when you get back, okay? That's really reassuring, Heath. Hey, Mia, you know you need to look out for number one. Don't think he's a bad person, but he had a really shitty childhood, okay? That kind of damage sticks, and sometimes money makes it worse. His words and his concerns spark your interest. He wouldn't say that unless you've been holding out on me. I got some background check results back while you were in Amsterdam. I told you, it was going to take a while. His mom was an alcoholic, he was in CPS as a teen. That I know, he told me. What else? And when he started at his new high school, everything went to hell. He was a victim in one of the most notorious bullying cases in the country. I can't even picture any idiot suicidal enough to take down 6 feet of exquisitely ripped Adam. He probably wasn't exquisitely ripped at the time, dear. That's after the case. Your heart bounces at the memory of his body under your quivering hands. But then you remember what he said with his muscles. He bulked up to deter bullying. What happened? One of the older kids on the track team got jealous and sick some of his flunkies on Adam. They beat the hell out of him, duct taped his hands, legs, mouth, left him in a willock overnight. He was in critical condition in the hospital for over a week. The kids who got arrested and sent to juvie. That's horrible. But that doesn't mean he's going to strangle me and throw me in the ocean. Just saying. Doesn't matter how rich or powerful a person is, everybody's got their demons. His words remind you of something else. Something Adam kept secret. Not everybody has their demons. Just saying. There's a lot of people who are genuine, like psychopaths, sociopaths, things like that. Just a-holes. And they have no past reason. Did you find anything about Sabrina? Who? There's a tattoo above his heart that says Sabrina. I don't think it's my place to tell you about that. That's all him, only if he wants. Why are you holding out on me? He made me promise. I'm sorry, but this is on par with why you're not dating. You feel a bit deflated. He's keeping secrets for Adam, but something worse. More extreme than bullying an alcoholic a mother? You chat with Heath for a few more minutes before you talk your way into a welcome reprieve. You take the time to shower and study. The bang on the door interrupts you, but it's a familiar knock. Password. Millen, speak, friend, and enter. Alex opens the door, bounces in, and lands next to you on the couch. Studying again. You hold up a medical textbook to answer. Just watch the show instead of reading the big fat book. Seriously. You pretend to throw it at her. She throws her hands up and pulls back laughing. Jeez. Anyway, Mom wants to know if you're in for dinner. And I want to know about the hottie with the town car who dropped you off this morning. You're being a chismos again. Alejandra has many talents, but I think her goal is to be a full-time gossip mongler. That's me. Necesito el chismo ahora. Ahora, come on, out with it. Who was he? He was a guy from class. He's a guy from my class. He's got a town car driver. What kind of class are you in with him? CPR? Is that what you guys were practicing on the steps just now? Resistance is futile, amiga. Just give up the chisme and nobody gets hurt. How long have you been dating him? I'm the worst liar ever. But it's better that she thinks I'm dating instead of knowing the truth. Her mom definitely wouldn't approve of what I'm doing. Mom said he's very attractive, which means she thinks he's a total hottie. I'm glad she approves. Come on, Mia. You're killing me. I need deets. Soon, okay? I don't want to jinx it. Can you help me with my hair on Friday? Only if you tell me his name. Deal. Now, let's eat. I'm starving.
For many years, I've been building.
So I hope y'all did enjoy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. And, it's been a long day, hasn't it? So I'll push through this as quickly as possible and then head on to the other content. So I will catch you folks on the next video. Peace out.